Hello again, honky tonks. I thought I'd take advantage of this lovely hunter's moon and use it for lighting as I'm taking a midnight walk. I can't sleep. I'm worried. I'm worried for this island, for this country, for democracy. I really am. What happened tonight in Parliament is nothing short of a democratic crisis. So basically, the SNP, in all their woke wisdom, tabled a motion to vote for a ceasefire in Gaza, even though that vote will have absolutely no effect on what happens over there, because the participants don't care about what people over here think, let alone our parliament. So Labour joined them, but they wanted to table an amendment. And then Keir Starmer, I'm not sure if he either intimidated or tricked the Speaker of the House of Commons into passing that amendment, which was illegal. And now there's been a vote of no confidence in the Speaker, Lindsay Hoyle. Now all this has happened because there is a alarming rise in religious sectarian politics in this country, and it has no place here whatsoever. It is a dangerous concept. Not only dangerous, I think it's lethal. Look at the countries where religious sectarianism exists, and they're not nice places to live for the people. The people suffer. Religion has no place in politics, especially extremist religion. Now, Labour and the SNP, well, Labour in particular, they are dependent on one certain demographic and their votes. Now, let me just swap hands again. Oh, it's a bit windy, isn't it? These votes are important for them to stay in power. They're a large demographic, therefore a large number of votes. And they're being bullied by them. They are being bullied and intimidated into doing what this demographic want. Because if they don't, well, they'll kick off, won't they? You've seen the free plasticine lot, how they get preferential treatment by the Met Police and elsewhere up and down the country. And they've threatened them as well. They've threatened them with starting their own party. They've threatened them with voting for someone else or not voting at all. And that scares the shit out of Labour. Enough for Labour to do what it did. And that's where we are now. They're outside shining a laser ceasefire in Gaza now show onto Big Ben, which is illegal. They did this on Parliament Square in front of the whole police, and they did nothing. I look like an old man with glasses on, don't I? There we go, better. I can't see where I'm going now. Oh, fuck it. Right. So that's where we are now in Britain. And it's scary. It really is scary. A small demographic has effectively caused chaos in the Houses of Parliament, caused the opposition to approach the Speaker of the House of Commons illegally, which made him illegally amend a vote which he shouldn't have done. Hence a democratic crisis, not such a constitutional one, but a democratic one, because it's not the majority of this country who seem to have a control on the narrative as it should be, but a minority religious group. We all know who they are. We don't say anything because we get done, don't we? They're a protected demographic, and there should be serious questions. And people who do raise these questions, they get prosecuted. But that needs to be done away with. And I mean, my God, remember how we were in the 90s and 80s? How forward we had become with politics and everyone kind of getting along, and now we're here, we've got this, and it's not right, it's not on. They were outside Parliament waving their free plasticine flags, shouting chants, intimidating, singing that song, River to the Sea. By the way, that song means the eradication of Jews from the river to the sea in Israel or Palestine. And they continue to do it, and they do it because they're getting unchecked. No one's challenging them. People do challenge them. People like Tommy Robinson, etc. They get targeted and their life made a misery. So it's like a deterrent, isn't it, really? It really is something. And I can't stop thinking about it. I really can't. Our democratically elected representatives in Parliament, one of the oldest parliaments in the world, were basically intimidated into breaking parliamentary protocol. You sort of just saw my chins then, didn't you? Parliamentary protocols. Parliamentary protocols. Breaking the rules into doing as they demanded. And that's not democracy. It's not the kind of country I want to live in. It's not the kind of country I want my daughters and son to live in. And I don't want that for your kids either. Religious, sectarian politics has no place in Britain today, or anywhere really. It's 2024, and a more or less a religion that is still virtually unchanged from medieval times, is calling the shots. It's calling the shots, ladies and gentlemen, and it doesn't want to change. And there are members within this religion that want to change. These are fundamentalists, but they are being targeted and threatened and killed, sadly. Changing arms again. And that shouldn't be it shouldn't be like this here. It really shouldn't. And I just wonder what it's going to take to put an end to it, because the establishment, authorities, they're too scared to do anything. If they can intimidate our MPs into doing this, to carrying out their will, what else can they do? They're untouchable, really are untouchable. But we are intimidated by the places they have infiltrated into being too scared to do anything, otherwise we'll lose everything. We've all got jobs. I'm lucky. I have a war pension, a part-time job I don't need, but I do it for beer money and extra stuff. But there are people out there with jobs who need to pay a mortgage, rent, food over their families, food over their families, roof on the table, roof on their heads, food on the table, children educated, safe, and all that is literally taken away if you dare speak up. And our cowardly MPs, especially the Labour ones, Keir Starmer, etc., who will win the next general election, by the way, that's in the bag. And it's not because the Tories, the so-called Tories, lost and populists, because they lost it. Not because Labour won it, which is a great shame, really. And I don't trust any party. I don't even trust Reform. I don't trust Richard Tice. Well, I trust Reform rather than Richard Tice. But even so, they won't get enough votes in the next election to make a difference. That's what I think. Sad times indeed, it really is. It really is sad times. But I don't have the words, I really don't. I am worried sick. I really am. People say you should be worried about it. I am worried. Even the royal family have been bullied into making a statement calling for a ceasefire. Prince William, he did that today, or was it yesterday? But he'd done it. And people are saying, well, he's only being human. Well, Prince William, nobody in the royal family, especially his doofus dad, they never called for a ceasefire in Nigeria where Muslims are killing Christians wholesale, were they? Nothing. It's intimidation. They're scared. People are scared. This country is scared. And the few people who are speaking out, speaking up, are being prosecuted and shut up, or else. And we're all falling in line like sheep. If they come for them, they come for people like me for speaking out, making videos like this, Reverend Simon Sideways, and other YouTubers. They'll come for you. You must think I've got really weak arms, but I don't. I've got a really heavy gorilla case holding my phone because I drop it all the time. That's my excuse anyway. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this walkie-talkie with me. I have. Even though I do these videos by myself, I don't feel like I'm alone. Because 74,000 of you don't necessarily agree with everything I say, but you've taken notice. And 100,000 people agree with Reverend Simon Sideways. He's just reached that milestone. Phenomenal YouTuber. And he deserves it. And the more voices like him we get on this platform, the better. So I urge you all to do the same. Pick up a phone. You don't have to show your face. And just talk. Speak your mind. Before it gets worse and the inevitable happens. It'll be like a sectarian, religious, politics, civil war. My God. I'm not joking. Look at everything else that's happened recently. It's tearing this country apart. This whole island. And they're emboldened because of the wokey-cokies, the left raffer. They're emboldened. These people, these self-loathing people who hate their own kind. This island, traditions, cultures, freedoms, liberties. It'll all be gone. It'll all be gone. And it'll be a sad day when that happens, ladies and gentlemen. It really will. Like I said, the subject matter I'm talking about, it's not all evil. There's evil everywhere, but they're dominating that demographic. And not everyone in that demographic wants that extremism. They really don't. And it's them we need to give a platform to and speak out. Because there's loads of them. There really is loads of them. Same as us. Right-wingers, conservatives, patriots, nationalists. There's loads of us. Bloody hell, a taxi in Aylesbury driving in a straight line. I can't believe it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. I really have. Until the next time, look after yourselves. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me, and share my stuff everywhere. also give it a like. And that's that. So until the next time, I'm Past 49. Thanks for listening, and Roger Trout.